guys, I think my first camera broke. Look. I think it's broken. It's really sad. This was my first vlog camera. I don't know, maybe it's symbolism for this video because this video is literally about why I'm starting my YouTube channel right now. Also, I feel like I'm gonna keep referring it to YouTube, but I really mean social media because I'm also posting on Instagram and TikTok. Although I don't know anything about TikTok, so it's really just YouTube and Instagram, and then I'm just posting the same stuff on TikTok. Okay, but today's date is January 25th. I started posting on January 3rd, and at that time I had 111 subscribers, and now I have 176 subscribers. I don't remember how many followers I had on Instagram, but I think I had like 130 or something. Now I have 254. Pretty cool. So if you're someone who literally is starting from like zero, like 176 subscribers is basically zero, it'd be cool to follow along. So I'll tell you about my journey. Okay, so the reason that I'm making this video is just kind of to see where I started from, and then in 6 months I want to make another one, and then in a year I want to make another one. I also want to make more, obviously, when I reach big milestones. Like my goal is like obviously to get monetized at some point, and then it would be really cool if I got like thousands of subscribers like way in the future. I am learning a lot already. For example, it's just so much easier to grow on Instagram because of Reels. I've been posting 5 times a day, not 5 times a day, 5 times a week, and it's just been growing pretty quickly. And you know, again, 254 subscribers is not that much, but I've only been doing it for a few weeks and it's growing pretty consistently, so that's pretty cool. I'm also assuming that at some point it'll like grow a little bit faster, or maybe that's just what I'm hoping for. I just think it's easier to grow on Instagram than YouTube, and then obviously they serve different functions. So I'm not really sure what I want to talk about in this video exactly, but I'll just kind of talk about my mindset. So I used to make videos back in the day. I feel like if you go back to my old videos on my YouTube channel, you'll see me saying like, I'm gonna vlog now, this is the time I'm actually gonna vlog. But obviously I didn't, and here we are in 2024. The first time I did that, it was in 2018, and it was actually on a different channel, but there was like a whole bunch of stuff that happened and I deleted that channel completely, or I deactivated it. It's probably still there, but it's pretty much gone. That was the most consistently that I vlogged, and since then I've been trying to get back on the horse, but I've really been struggling to do that. So now I'm really gonna do it this year, and the reason that I'm starting now is because I'm kind of in a different mindset. So the first difference in my mindset is that I'm like ready to treat this as a job. So even right now, my baby's napping and I have an hour before my toddler comes home from grandparents' house, and I could totally use this time to just take a nap, which is what I wanted to do. I'm pretty tired right now, but I've been trying to make this video forever. I feel like this is a good stretch of time for me to do this and record this video, and I'm going to force myself to do it, which is what I'm doing right now. I think I didn't have that mindset before. Part of my theme for this year is like grit and just like really pushing through when I don't want to film or edit things. You know, it takes work, obviously, with 2 kids, and even without 2 kids, even before I had my toddler, I tried to make these videos and I was just not doing it because I was not committed to it. So now I'm really committed. I really want to make 1 long form video a week and 5 reels/shorts a week, which I knew is a lot, but it was something that I decided that I wanted to do to really try to give this a go and to really put my all into it. And then if it doesn't work out, it's fine. I know that I tried. So I've been pretty consistent so far. I've been trying to get on top of it and get ahead of it. I didn't start posting until I had 4 videos banked on YouTube so that I wouldn't feel like I'm always rushing. That's been really helpful. Another thing is that when you start doing something like this, you really can't worry about being cringy. I don't know if my content is cringy. I'm sure that there are times that it's cringy, and I'm sure that even like some of the people that I know watching this, they might be like judging me because they're like, who does Sharon think she is? She's gonna try doing social media. What a weird thing, or I don't know. But no matter what you start, people are gonna have opinions, and I think for something like this that's so public and you're literally just like putting yourself out there, you can't worry about that. I think that's a mindset that I did have in 2018 when I was vlogging, and so I'm just kind of building upon that now that I'm taking it more seriously. I really don't care if people think I'm cringy, and I just can't care. I was telling a friend the other day that I'm sure that there are people out there who are like watching my videos with their friends who know me but are not like necessarily friends with me, and who are watching with their friends and like commenting on it, and maybe it's not always positive comments. And it's kind of sad that that's the truth. Obviously, I'm making an assumption. Maybe that's not happening, but I'm pretty sure that it is. Like, I feel like it would have to. Like, I feel like it's inevitable. Like, people probably do that all the time, but it's okay. If you don't like my content, that's fine. You know, it's for me. It's something that I want to try. And then the people that want to watch it, great, thank you. And then the people who don't want to watch it, that's fine. So you can't really worry about that. The third thing is that I decided that I'm just going to post what I want to post about. I think my channel is generally surrounded by food. Partially that's because it just makes it easier for me to actually post videos because I'm always eating, obviously. We have to eat all the time, every day. And so it's just easier for me to film that and to put it online rather than like doing a daily vlog or trying to come up with content that just takes a lot of work. When I think about what's realistic for me, and I think that was part of the reason I didn't start, or the reason that I didn't succeed in the past few years, is because I was trying to like aim higher and like make all these different types of videos, but I never did it. I never had the time. I didn't have the capacity for it. And so now I was thinking to myself, what can I actually do? And I think I can actually make food content. But then of course in that I will sprinkle in things like these types of videos or the mental load video that I made recently. It's stuff that I'm thinking about anyways. And so it's kind of like a way to process out loud and then put it into a video, and then hopefully it'll be valuable for other people. In the past, I think I wanted to be more of like a lifestyle vlogger, which obviously is harder to just grow in that anyway. It's really hard to grow a following from vlogs from scratch because people don't really know you yet. But either way, it was just too hard for me because it's hard to film your entire day constantly or consistently. And so I just kind of gave up on that. And my style is still a little vloggy, but at least it has like a theme for it. And it feels a lot more manageable because it's focused around food and it's just while I'm eating. So it's kind of nice because I can just kind of post whatever I want to post about. There's no pressure. It's just kind of like what's feasible. And I'm still kind of in that experimental phase on what I want to talk about. And so I'll probably talk about baby products and stuff like that too, because that's just my life. Yeah, it's just making it a lot easier for me to film. He's moving around. I feel like he's waking up. Okay, I'll keep an eye on him, but he might have to join us. What was I saying? I'm just going to post what I want to post about, and that makes it a lot easier. Okay, so I kind of mentioned this. Sorry, now I'm distracted. Okay, so I kind of mentioned this, but I'll talk a little bit about the logistics of my plan. So right now I'm going to make 1 long form video a week on YouTube, 5 reels/shorts on Instagram/YouTube/TikTok a week. It's basically every weekday I'm going to post a new video. And those are the videos that I'm going to make and commit to. So far it's going well. Again, I do think you grow faster when you do the reels. I watched a video the other day where this girl did 1 reel a day, every day for 6 months. And she showed us her findings or like, you know, made her conclusion or whatever. And she said that she doesn't think that it's necessary to post every single day. So that was really helpful. At first I was going to post twice a week, but then I kept reading and seeing things that said I should do 5, which felt really daunting to me, but it's been okay. So I'm glad I don't have to do every day. I have the weekends off, and I also kind of have time to like store more videos for the week if I can. And so I've been doing that, and yeah, it's been good. Another thing that I've been kind of doing is having a title brainstorming session with my friend. I saw another video where it said that you should come up with 50 titles for your videos, which is insane to me. That's a lot of titles. And I didn't even understand how that could even be a thing, because how can you come up with that many title ideas for one video? The way that I think naturally is very logical and very straightforward. So for example, with my mental load video, I was going to title it How to Reduce Your Mental Load. And I was pretty proud of that title. But with my friend, we brainstormed, and it just shows me that there are so many other ways to express what your video is about and to be more captivating and to be more intriguing. And so now we settled on My Brain Hurts, How I Think Less. That's kind of the vibe of the titles I've been seeing on YouTube these days, where it's very conversational. There's a lot more like just searchable things in that way, where she said that people will literally Google things like My Brain Hurts. Like I would never Google that, but I guess people would. And so I don't think about it that way. And so I need other people to help me think of titles that are maybe kind of outside of the box that seem intriguing, but also very relevant to the topic that I'm talking about in that video. So anyways, I don't know if I'll come up with 50 titles per video, but I think we'll definitely do brainstorming sessions. And I like that idea because there's so many ways that you could title a video to say what the video is about, but in so many different ways. And okay, I feel like, again, I'm stating the obvious, but I don't know. It was really eye-opening for me. Like I thought it was always just going to be like literally just saying what the video is about. Like my What I Eat in a Day videos, those will probably just be like, I thought they would just be called What I Eat in a Day or something, you know, that's so boring. He's awake. I don't know why he's awake. He only slept for 30 minutes. He's happy. He's smiling. I'm gonna have to go get him probably. Okay, well this video just got very different. Another thing is the thumbnail. Another video said that you should spend as much time on your thumbnail as you do on your videos. And I thought that was really crazy too, because it takes me time to film the video and then it takes me hours to edit the video. And I am not going to spend hours editing a thumbnail because it's just like one picture. But even that, I have found myself spending more time on thumbnails because you want it to look nice. And for me, the style that I'm okay with, I think is like, I really like that layering effect where like the letters are behind me or something like that. And I found a really easy way to do it on Canva, which has been really nice. I don't think I'm willing to spend like hours editing a thumbnail, especially now that I've kind of figured out how to do it. But the first time that I was kind of playing around with the design that I liked, it took me a while. And so the point of that is just to like make sure that you spend time on things like that. Like in the past, I just like took a screenshot of one of my videos and just slapped it on there. And I'm sure that in a year, my thumbnails will look a lot nicer than they do even now as I kind of keep practicing it. All these little things that like, I know people talk about titles and thumbnails all the time, but it just, now that I'm trying to implement it and practice it, it means something different to me. Like I get it. I understand what they're saying now. Okay, another thing is like talking about the whole niche thing. I don't think niches are really a thing anymore. They are. You have to like have your topic or your, you know, general things that your channel is about. I think it's more about target audience, and I think it's more about who are the people that are likely to watch your videos and what kinds of videos do they want to see. For me, my target audience, at least on YouTube, it'll probably be like women who are in their 20s to 30s who are involved in relationships and friendships, which is like pretty much everybody, and maybe are moms. But even if they are not moms, I think my content would still be relevant to them, or just kind of trying to find themselves in their identity and in their relationships and stuff like that. And also like food, like if they want to learn how to cook a little bit or just kind of get ideas on what to make, or just want something to watch while they're eating lunch on their own or something like that. Like I think that's kind of the vibe and the goal of my channel. And I would really love to build a community around those types of people who maybe like think about the same things that I think about and respond in the comment section on things that I talk about. And we can talk about it, or like maybe eventually they can like ask me questions and I can tell them based on my experiences. I feel like I've been through a few things that I can speak to those things, you know? And so I think that'd be really cool to build that community. I think ultimately I want to make videos to help people just not feel so alone and just have a community, even among the community that we build together on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of what I would want to do. Another thing that I saw said that it's like, if I'm a subscriber to your channel, I'm not there just to see this one type of video. Maybe I like you as a person, and also maybe like the type of content that you put out, I would be interested in it. So for me, you know, like this type of video is so different than a what I eat in a day video, but maybe it's still interesting too because you're watching me in my journey and like I'm talking about like how I got here and stuff like that. So maybe that's interesting too. Maybe it's not. It's fine if it's not. And this video actually doesn't have any food in it, but does that make sense? Okay, speaking of target audience and the people who support me and watch my videos, one thing that's really important to me is for me to know that there are different types of support. And basically what this is to say is that it's okay if my friends don't watch my videos. I have friends who watch YouTube and friends who really don't watch YouTube. I have friends who don't watch YouTube and then friends who like don't even understand YouTube. Like they don't get it. Like why would you watch other people live their life? Who cares? You don't even know them. I get that. I watch YouTube. I love YouTube. And I have a group of friends who also loves YouTube. And honestly, I would say that those are the people that maybe like quote unquote support me the most, in the sense that they are like always watching my videos, or they're commenting or giving me feedback or texting me on the side and saying, I loved your video, or like your video is doing so well, or whatever, stuff like that. And then I have other really close friends who probably don't ever watch my video or are not even subscribed to my channel. And that's okay. I feel very supported by everybody, by all of those people, because I know that even if somebody is not in my target audience, or maybe, you know, demographically they are, but they're not really in my audience because they don't really watch YouTube, they still support me and they know that this is something I want to work on and something that I want to do. Yeah, I think if one of my best friends made like a gaming channel or even a sports channel like on YouTube, I would not watch that. I have no interest in those things, but I would be 100% supportive of them and their journey, and, you know, check in once in a while, ask how it's going, or be really proud of them that they're actually putting out videos amidst their busy schedule. That's something that I really hold on to, because I think I could get in my head of like, my friends don't support me because they don't watch my videos, but I don't feel that way at all. I feel supported in different ways, and I don't know, it just looks different for everybody. Okay, he's just chilling, which I really appreciate. He's just looking around and hanging out. Okay, I should probably wrap this up, but I just wanted to throw out some people that I've been watching that have been really helpful. I've been watching 𝐂𝐕 a lot. She's been so good. Her videos are so practical and so helpful in helping me kind of like decide what kind of videos to make, and you know, even within my target audience type of videos. I've also been watching a lot of Bria Jones. She's been very encouraging on her journey and how she kind of started where I am right now. She was, I think, a little bit more ahead than me, but now she has like, I don't know, 300,000 subscribers, more than that, I think. And so she was just kind of saying that I need to just do it. Like, I need to put in the work and it'll happen, you know, if I keep doing it, which, you know, maybe it will, maybe it won't. It's fine, but I'm willing to try. And I think it's cool that she's kind of saying stuff like that. Okay, I'll be right back. Look who's here. I don't know why he's not sleeping longer. We're thinking about dropping a nap, but see, today's time is awkward. It's like, it's 2:30 right now. If he's awake for a little bit longer and then he naps, then it'll be kind of too close to bedtime, you know? So it's like, what do we do? I don't know. Okay, anyways, as you can see, I've been watching a lot of videos on what I should do to grow my channel and to do things correctly. Obviously, the process is different for everybody, so there's not like a one way to do things, but it's been really helpful to watch a lot of ideas and what people say is the best way to grow and people's tips and, you know, things that I might not have thought about. So we'll see where we are in 6 months. Hopefully I'm still doing it. Hopefully I'm growing. And honestly, I've already learned a lot about myself. Okay, I know I said I would wrap this up, but one last thing. I think I got my first hate comment the other day. This is also for the memes. On one of my videos, someone said, "What made you wake up one day and say, yeah, let me post this? What a depressing video." I feel like when I think about hate comments, I'm kind of bracing myself, like when people will comment things that aren't really nice or like positive or whatever, because obviously that's gonna happen and that's fine. But I wasn't really sure how I would feel because like I don't know these people, so I feel like naturally I'm not really inclined to care about what strangers think about me, because I care mostly about what my closest friends think about me, kind of like to a fault. Like it's kind of a problem because I care sometimes a little too much. Anyways, this comment made me feel some type of way, and I was like, oh, maybe I do care. I mean, of course you can't not care, so I'm not saying that like I'm immune to hate comments, but it was just very unexpected. And it was interesting. I feel like I'm already learning stuff about myself. It's a very interesting journey. Thanks for being on it with me. And if you're watching this video and you want to see more of my stuff, please subscribe, hit like, and do all the things. Okay? See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.